Say, do you believe what I believe?
Hey, good to see you. How are you? You want to learn about melodic minor scales because you don't know what they are and you're watching a music theory series on it? Sure, I could show you about that, Jazz. So the melodic minor is the last of the minor scales, and you can make scales easy peasy lemon squeezy now. So you know how to make major, minor, natural, and harmonic, and now you're like, what's this melodic thing? What's unique about the melodic is it is a different scale ascending than it is descending, and there's a really easy way to remember it. It's called just memorize it. The one is ascending. It's a major scale except you lower the third a half step. And then descending, it's a natural minor scale. So it's lower the 3, 6, and 7. The way I remember these three types of scales is I remember the first one as 3, 6, 7. So I remember it like a weird circle, 367 degrees, like someone broke the circle. And so that's how I remember it. I don't know why. I'm a math nerd. I watch math videos on YouTube all the time. Like I'm always watching like Numberphile. I don't know if you watch Numberphile or there's a whole bunch of cool ones. But anyways, 367 degrees is how I remember the natural minor. It's like a weird funky circle, like an oval, only like weird. So then the harmonic minor I just remember is it's just 3, 6, 36. I don't know, 6 squared. I just remember that they dropped the 7 from the natural minor. And then this last one, going up, it's 3. Going down is 367. So we go from like 3, a triangle, I don't know, to a weird circle. So it's just a weird convoluted way. Realistically, I pretty much have them memorized. But let's make them. Now, we've been making these easy major scales, which is fine and all. But I feel like we should make a more difficult one because I want to kind of, if you've been following along in this series and you haven't gone and made major scales and are confident in your abilities, we need to like stop you dead. So, okay, we have E. This probably won't stop you, but I'm going to make it more difficult for you. So to make a major scale, you simply, you take all the major intervals and all the perfect intervals. So E, that's perfect unison. We need a major second, major third, perfect fourth. Wait, did I just skip a step? Nope, I did not. There we go. So perfect fourth. Yeah. And then perfect fifth, we need a major sixth, major seventh, and then a E. Now for me, I have a little brain fart every now and then because I'm trying to think about it in like so many different ways to like give it to you the way I think would be more beneficial. But realistically, I just have this memorized 4 sharps because I'm used to playing it on the keyboard. So yes. So, okay, now let's talk about this. So to make it now, your job, really quick, make this a natural minor scale. Pause the video right now and then, okay, so I'm assuming you paused the video. I know that's not very much time to hit the pause button, but oh well, life's life. So, okay, let's grab these and make them flat. We just lowered 3, 6, 7. It is now a natural E minor scale. It sounds pretty cool. I'm getting to like these kinds of sounds more and more every day. So not that I didn't like them before. Now let's make it from the natural minor. Let's make it a harmonic minor. We just raise the 7th, right? Because we already lowered the 3 and the 6. There's no reason to bring them up and then bring those back down. Just raise the 7th. So you get your half step back. Looks nice. Oh man, I really like that too. Just some fun times. Major, minor, major, minor. Now we reach the melodic minor. Now I've already pretty much said what it is. And it's cool because this also will change the chords. You have ascending and descending. So let's make it a major scale one more time real fast. And now let's make it a melodic minor. So ascending, you lower the 3rd and that's it. So it's this weird messed up major scale going up. And then going down, I'm just looking over, which isn't the best policy because realistically I should be thinking about what I'm doing. But anyways, going down, you lower the 3, 6, and 7 again. So here's the 3, 6, 7 has been lowered and the 3rd's already been lowered by a half step. So we're not flatting them at this point because they're already sharp. So we just make them, flat. Not flat. We just make them natural. We just lower them a half step. So here we go. Yeah, that's some cool stuff right there. Next time you're on a date, you'd be like, she asks you, what skills do you have? I'm like, well, let me tell you, I can make 3 kinds of minor scales and you can make them all right there for her. She'll be like, oh my gosh, you make music. Do you make trap? That's what she's gonna ask next. I just know. Or this, or they'll ask this. What do you make? And then she'll ask your friend. You have a friend with you, and you're like, what do you make? And it'll be like, hip hop. Yeah, oh yeah, of course. Or the next guy, the guy sitting next to him, the next table gets in because they hears the words produce, and of course he's like gotta give out his mixtape. So he says, hey, I make house. Check out my mixtape. I'm telling you, that's like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, some of you guys probably fit this category. So it's not a good thing, but I always run it. Everyone makes hip hop and house. It's like, man, I'm not impressed. Okay, so like, show me your work. I just want to see your work. And it wants to see your work. We'll see. It's like, I don't know. Okay, so that's the melodic minor scale. Do you have any questions about the melodic minor scale? Go ahead and let me know. Let's make one more. You want to make one more? Yeah, I can tell you're excited about this. So let's do C, D. Let's just do C major. Yeah, we'll keep it simple. I scared you with the big E scale. That wasn't nice of me. Okay, and we're going to do it both. We're going to go down too. Okay, cool. So now we have this. We're going to make it a melodic minor. So we're going to take the third, lower it a half step, and take the 3/6, lower that, or the 6/7 in the third on the way down, and lower that half step. Now it is a melodic minor scale. And, I lowered the wrong thing. That sounded pretty cool too. So what's interesting is whenever you're ascending or descending, you should change scales. So it's kind of a hard thing to improvise on if you're not used to it, which I am not. So it's like, I've saw a piece where they improvised on it. It was really cool sounding. Like, just take my word for it. Just go look up some pieces with melodic minor. Go look up pieces with melodic minor scale featured. Now, I normally will flip through different ones and base, like, I'll have harmonies going, which will determine what notes I push anyways. And I move in the natural minor and just glide between harmonic and melodic. And I don't have to ever think about it because I just think natural. But there are like more academic ways of doing it. I'm just telling you, like, in real life, when I'm composing, I'm not like sitting here stressing about what scale I'm in all the time. I have my scales memorized, and then I just do my jazz, just do the stuff I know how to do. I'm sure if I learned this, I'm sure I'd be like right now stressing like some great important detail about how great it is, the benefits you get from memorizing all of these. I know the system though, and if you know your natural minor, you can pretty much do the other two relatively simply and very quickly. Like, it's like, that's E, and then if I would lower I lower the third, and so and then if I wanted to make it a melodic minor, it'd be this weird thing. And then it'd come down. Yeah, it's just weird. I have to think about it a little hard, mostly because I'm moving in E and I don't move in E all that much very often. It'd be easier to do in C. But if you have any questions, let me know. Make a piece with this. Make a piece with this in it, and then, you know, drop it in the comments. And if you want to, you can drop your own cool story about how someone you asked made house and trap, and you say, no way, I make that too. I don't say that anymore because I never said that. I said I make drum and bass or glitch hop. Classical, but classical usually isn't that impressive. People don't like it. And then you got to show them something. You can't just say that because then they assume you're just like everyone else. Your music sounds bad. Because like that's majority of times when someone approaches you, it's because they don't know jack. And so it's like, yeah. Subscribe and have a blessed day.